Zendesk nightmare stories. Okay, this is going to be a difficult one to remember, not necessarily to tell. I'm in this new setting and yeah, I wanted to share a nightmare story from Zendesk. So back in my implementation days, I was working with this big client. They had 300 plus support agents. I'm not allowed to disclose the name because of confidentiality reasons. However, they're in the fintech business. So yeah, had a great time working with them. And we had a particular scenario where one of the admins went in and they wanted to make some changes to the tags in Zendesk. This admin went ahead and changed tags names. So they changed the tag. You know, when you add the tag, you add its name and then you add how the tag is supposed to look like, right? When you've seen when you put a space in a tag in the name, it adds an underline at the bottom, right? So this admin started deleting those lines and adding new ones and just editing the tag itself. Not the name of the tag, which you should do, but rather the tag itself, so the tag's name, which what it did is it unleashed hell. So what happened was those tags were related to views. So views that were related to agents. So agents were seeing their tickets according to these tags, right? So customer had a type of ticket, which was called ticket request or type of request. So the types of requests that came into the system. Now they had a lot of them, right? Having 300 plus agents, you know, there were plenty of workflows, plenty of situations, plenty of exceptions. So they had a really long list of types of tickets that came into the system. Now, some of these were edited poorly in the beginning. When it was first thought out, it was thought out poorly or not necessarily keeping into account that somebody else is going to work in the account 2 years from the moment that it was set up. We all made mistakes in the beginning. We all get excited about Zendesk and we think it's going to be great, and it is, and it's very fun. But if you don't know how to set it up correctly, then it ends up biting you in the ass in the long run. This is one of those stories where stuff bites you in the ass. We interrupt this program to give you a word from our sponsor, which is Roka.work. If you want to borrow somebody else's 10,000 hours of using Zendesk and having done over 300 projects from a Zendesk Premier partner, then hop on to this link, roka.work/offers. Any service that you need with Zendesk, how that would look like for you as a ballpark from an expert, somebody that's been doing this for decades. Once you hop on the website, on the offer page, we'll ask you how many agents you have and what kind of service you need, and we'll give you a ballpark and what that looks like. If that interests you, then we'll ask for more information and you'll be able to get an official offer from me. And yeah, we can take the discussion from there. Now, with any of our implementations, because we have so much experience, you'll be able to leverage all Zendesk functionality. You'll be able to look at the right reports. You'll be able to make sure that you're using Zendesk with maximum capacity, get management off your back. You'll be able to have a productive team and you'll be able to have fast responses. You'll be able to get back to your customers faster, which increases your customer satisfaction. And you'll make sure that Zendesk doesn't crash when you change something. So yeah, I'll see you on the other side in roka.work/offers. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Bye. Anyways, so types of tickets were defined poorly with the tags defined poorly. Admin went in, edited those tags, and then those views got completely smashed and obliterated. So the views themselves got deleted in the sense that they were not necessarily showing the tickets that they were supposed to. And 300 plus agents had their day ruined because nobody knew what to do. Ta-ta-da-da, here comes the cavalry. So that's when I stepped in and we backtracked into looking for each tag. So fortunately, we went into reporting, we looked for these tags because they didn't disappear. What happens in Zendesk when you change the name of the tag itself, how the underlying tags looks like, it creates a new one and then the old one is in the system. So, you know, tickets that were marked with the faulty one that looked kind of bad, they were still there, and then a new one was created. We ended up looking into reports, like in an emergency meeting, which lasted a few hours, looking into reports and getting those old tags and looking for the new ones and adding these to the views. So show tickets that have this tag and then this other tag that we found, which was the new one and the old one. So yeah, this is how we fixed it. It was a very bad lesson to be learned, or the hard way to be learned. I particularly enjoyed it because it was very stressful. Yeah, don't ask me why. I like fixing things and I like it when people have that aha moment. The aha moment for this admin could have been by just asking me like, hey, what's going to happen if I change the tag names? And yeah, that would have been you know, much easier and smoother, but then they learned it by having this really big crisis. So yeah, In the end, it turned out okay, but yeah, it was very stressful. So the team leader of the team leader and the boss of the boss jumped in and like, what's going on? Business is going down. Oh my God, what do you guys do? And I, for some reason, like these kind of scenarios, and was able to fix it and, you know, give the right advice and not to do it again. You know, that was a lesson to be learned the hard way, but, you know, it probably stuck with the person that made the mistake. And yeah, that's for you to know as well. Don't change the tag's underlining name. Just change its name. That's it. Just stick to that. Create a new one if you want, if it was done poorly. Or just create a new type of request drop-down field which contains the correct you know, tag names and edited ones. And you then, if you want these to show up in reports, you're fucked because you have to remember the old ones and combine them with the new ones. Oh my God, it's very tedious work, but it works and it will get you through the day. But yeah, just think about setting up Zendesk correctly from the very beginning. Work with a consultant, save time, save your job, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I hope this brought you value. Guys, listen, it's working. I was asking you to please subscribe because only 7% were subscribed. Now it's 10.1%, so it's working. So if you find value in these videos, can we get to 11%? Oh man, come on, that would be so great, and I would be so grateful. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.